Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be showing you 3 looks using my collab palette Spring Dragon with Oden's Eye Cosmetics. There is going to be more looks rolling out over on Shorts, Reels and TikTok, but these are the first initial 3 looks that I want to showcase to you using Spring Dragon. If you guys want to learn more about the palette and the shades and everything like that, I will have my launch video linked up here. It's just my previous video. I'm really excited to show you all the looks that I've been wanting to create with Spring Dragon because I think there's honestly so much you can do, and I feel like the 3 looks I'm showing you today doesn't really show the full potential of Spring Dragon because I think there's just so much more you can do with it. So I definitely will be filming more looks with this, but for now these are the 3 looks that I want to share with you today. So with that being said, if you guys want some inspo, then please continue watching. Alright guys, here we have the first look using Spring Dragon. It definitely is giving all of the spring vibes with a little butterfly on the ear. I absolutely love this look and it was inspired by this look here. I did a more like a toned down version of this look while still incorporating that butterfly effect. So first we're going to prime our eyes. I'm using the Kaleidos Tone Activator Eye Primer. This is just going to cancel out any of the darkness on my lids, and it's also going to just enhance the colors as well. And the first shade we're going to take is Hua. This is going to be the base color for our eye look. It's the most perfect pastel lavender and it's not too vibrant, so it definitely has like that muted undertone to it, and this definitely is going to be one of your go-to transition shadows from the palette. I'm also going to take that onto my lower lash line as well. I'm going to sweep it all over, but just at the outer corner here I'm gonna sort of drag it a little bit lower just so we can see that purple popping through. Next up, we're going into the shade of Blossom. First, I'm gonna slowly pack this on at the outer corners of my eyes. I'm also using wiping motions to get a really nice blend. You can see this layers right on top so well. We're also gonna take Blossom onto the lower lash line as well, using a defining brush just at the outer corners here. And I always like to create like a straighter lower lash, but this is all just personal preference. And just using circular motions where my crease is, like where that hollow dip, sort of like near my nose contour, but just like above my crease. And I'm using very little product because I don't want this part to look muddy. So I did wipe off a lot of it on the back of my hand. I'm switching back to my denser brush that I was using for the outer corner just to slightly pack on a little bit more pigment and in a smaller region. And then we're gonna slightly cut out our crease. So I'm just taking a little bit more of my Kaleidos eye primer. You could use concealer, that's fine. I'm literally just tapping that on and using the curve of the brush to cut out my crease. So you always want to go above the natural fold of your crease, so that way when you open your eyes up you can see the shadow, especially if you have a lot of folds on your eyes. I'm going to bring it into my inner corners, and this is really going to open up the eyes. I'm going in with a smaller detail brush to really get precise at that cut crease. Going back in with Blossom on another detailed brush, holding it upside down, just gonna drag it along that cut crease line to really bring back that pink, but also to define the cut crease even more. Now we're taking the shade Plum. I'm gonna start tapping that on at the center of the eye, and Plum is such a pretty shade. The base of it is like that lilac purple with a hint of pinks, but there's like a bit of like creamy yellow in there as well. I feel like this is the perfect like center shadow. The way it just reflects is so pretty. So I'm gonna make sure I'm keeping that all underneath the cut crease. Now we're taking Moss, and this is going at the inner corner, and in the third we're gonna slowly blend that into Plum. Moss is definitely one of my favorite shades in the palette. I feel like it just completes a lot of the eye looks that I had in mind for this palette. Do we see this lime spring green? Like, it's so pretty and it's so reflective. I am going to take a bit of that onto my lower lash line, like at the inner corner. So the whole inner corner essentially is going to be the shade Moss, and it's just going to brighten up your eyes. Then I'm taking this liquid glitter from Iban Tokyo. It's in number 3, and we're just going to use this very lightly at the crease line just to enhance the cut crease even more. I love doing this technique because every time you tilt your head, it's going to twinkle. And I'm literally just going to drag it along. Then just for the finishing touches, I'm gonna go in with some little rhinestones just above the half cut crease. And then I just have like this little butterfly that I'm gonna stick at the outer edge. But here we have the first look using the Spring Dragon palette. For my lip combo, I went in with a Buttercup as my base and then Dahlia in the center of my lips for that gradient juicy gloss, and I think it's the perfect pairing for this look. I love how this look turned out. I love the combo of colors, the half cut crease, the glitters. It's just giving a lot of springtime vibes. I love it, and hopefully you guys love it too. And then onto the second Spring Dragon look. This one's a little bit more subtle than the first, but still like a soft glam. This one's inspired by one of my favorite Chinese makeup artists, Jelly Bean, on Instagram. I just love how soft and spring vibes this look is. I'm gonna be doing a lot of spring looks because it is a spring palette. So first up, I already do have my eyes primed with the same Kaleidos Tone Activator Eye Primer. That's just the eye primer I'm gonna be using for all of my looks. But the first shade we're going to take is Flora, and this is going to be the all over base color and transition shadow. So just sweeping that all over my lid, slowly building up that color into my crease as well. Flora definitely is one of my go-to shades in the palette. I just love a muted baby pink. I think it's so pretty. You could definitely use this like as a base, go in with a dark brown at the outer corner, and that would be like an easy everyday neutral eye look to do. Like, it's not too intense, like it's not super pastel, you know what I mean? It's more so muted pink, and that's what I want it to be. We're also gonna take that onto the lower lash line as well, just sweeping that all over. Then we're going into Blossom, and the way it's placed, it's sort of like in the upper crease area, not really at the outer corner that I'm used to putting it at. Like, I'm gonna put it literally in my crease. I'm using circular motions to get like a really soft diffusion. Blossom is also a shadow that I feel like is key to this palette. It's just going to deepen out any look. And then we're taking Blossom on the lower lash line, once again, similar to the first look, just at the outer corners. Then going into the shade Long, and this is going to go on at the inner third of our eyes. And Long is more of a satin metallic, like it's not going to be super high shine, but I wanted this to be satin-like. I wanted a shadow that you could use for like your aegyo or inner corner highlight, and I feel like satin shadows just work much better because it has that reflect, like that glow to really highlight where you need it to. And it is like a nice little duochrome. Like in the pan, it definitely looks a little bit more golden, but once it's on the eyes, it definitely shifts more to a light pink. And I think that's just really pretty. Now we're going into Moss. This is gonna go right at that like cut crease line. Again, it's like similar to the first look, but we didn't actually carve out our crease with concealer or eye primer. We're just going in with the eyeshadow to do the work, and this is going to give more of a softer look. So you honestly don't need to be too precise with it, but I think Moss blended in with Long. Like Moss, I told you guys, is like one of my favorite colors, but this green, it just does something to any spring look. Like green paired with pink, I'm literally obsessed. Like, I'm so obsessed with this combo, and just putting it in that cut crease line, blending it into Long. What can I say? What can I say? Do we see that? Oh, What can I say? And because I don't want that to be like super defined, I'm taking a small fluffy brush with a little bit of moss on it, and I'm just gonna sort of diffuse a little sparkle around. Now we're gonna go in with Dew. I feel like I'm saying every color is my favorite color, but Dew is a special one as well. This is going on at the inner corner, and like, do we see that intensity? Do we see that highlight? I wanted the shade to be like an eye topper, like a silvery pink eye topper that you can put on top of any eye look, but it works great on its own. Like, you can see how wow that just highlights the inner corner, you know what I mean? I'm gonna slightly bring that into the inner corner on the lower lash line as well. Then I'm gonna take the Iban Tokyo liquid glitter again. When I saw this on my trip at Japan, I knew I had to get it because I knew it was just going to fit my palette so well, and I'm so glad I picked it up. You can get this off YESSTYLE. I will link it if it's still there, but this time I'm actually not going to swipe a line. I'm going to like just literally poke my eye just so we can get those more chunkier glitters, because the glitters in the eyeshadows are definitely more micro, where this like you can see more glitter. So literally just dot dot dot. Then we're adding on this little pearl at the end. I got this like little set of charms off AliExpress, and the pearls in here, because it's not like a true white pearl, it has a pink iridescent with like a green reflex, so it literally is perfect for my palette. Again, can you tell? I'm obsessed. We're just gonna stick it here. And then I have this like little butterfly as well. We're gonna stick it at the center. But alright, here is the second look completed using Spring Dragon for my lip color. I went with my matte shade Tulips. I think it's just the perfect pink to match a pink look, and I love how this look turned out. I will say though, it does look quite similar to the first look, so for look 3 I'll do something a little bit more colorful, play with the blues and greens. But nonetheless, I still love how this look turned out. I feel like this is such an easy technique to do, but it looks so pretty on the eyes. Like, I feel like it just contours my eye shape and really makes it stand out. And with the little butterfly at the bridge of the nose, that's just like the perfect touch. So I love how this look turned out. Even if it looks a little similar to the first look, I still hope you guys love it as well. And then finally, we are on to the last look for today's video. Like I mentioned previously, I wanted to give you something a bit more colorful compared to the first two. So I feel like this look is a really good representation of the colors in the palette, because we pretty much have a really pretty pastel rainbow on the eye, and this look is actually inspired by one of the looks that I did last year. And this look, I was using my palette, but I was using like my sample colors, and this was one of my favorite looks I've ever done, like in general, so I really wanted to sort of recreate it for you. So the first shade we're going to take is Seedling, and this is just going to be our all over base color. This is such a pretty like pale pastel yellow, and we're not going to really see this too much underneath all of the other shadows, but you can see like it's peeping through, and I think it's just a good base for all of the other eyeshadows to go on top. So I am going to blend that like quite high up into my crease. Now we're gonna take Rain. I'm gonna focus this at the outer corners of my eyes. I'm taking a pretty big fluffy brush because I want this diffused out at the outer corner. I am gonna take Rain onto my lower lash line, so connecting that shadow at the outer corner and dragging it along sort of to the center of my lower lash here. And also this is gonna be quite diffused, so it is gonna go quite low. Then we're gonna go into Twin, and this is gonna go in between the yellow and the blue, and I'm just gonna tap this on to have a really nice blend between the shadow and have a nice gradient, and then using windshield wiping motion to get that diffused out. Like, this blend of shadows, it's so pretty. Like, I need to make a look with just these three colors. I feel it's so pretty. And using that on the lower lash line as well, just sort of like adjacent to it, having a nice blend here. Now we're gonna go into Flora, and we're gonna use a windshield wiping motion sort of at the inner third where the crease is. Now we're going into Hua, and I'm gonna pack this on at the inner corners, blending that into Flora. Again, I'm just using more like circular motions to get that diffusion because I don't want it to look too harsh. Like this is just a soft gradient on our eyes. Even onto the lower lash line. Now we're going to take Moss. I'm placing that at the outer corner of my lower lash line, just tapping it on. And we're going to tap this on at the outer corner on the lower lash line, just for an extra sparkle. That is also going to go on our lid as well, mostly at the center. And again, I'm just tapping it on just because I want the little glitters, like the green glitters, to come through. Now taking Dew. And this is going on at the inner corner on top of Hua, just to further highlight. And even layering that on top of Hua, like it almost turns to like a metallic lilac. And just using my ring finger, I'm gonna dab a little bit of Dew just all over my lids, just to further enhance. Going in with some white eyeliner, we're gonna draw on these little sparkles. Alright guys, here is the final look completed. I think this would have to be my favorite look. I think the colors are just so pretty, like the pastel rainbow gradient. Like I'm literally obsessed, and I think it's the perfect representation of Spring Dragon. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this final look as well. Alright guys, so those were the 3 looks. Let me know what you think. I know look 1 and look 2 did kind of look similar, but they are different, but they are a bit similar. So again, there will be more looks coming out in the future. Let me know if there's any type of videos you want me to do, like long form on Spring Dragon. I would be happy to do that. But that is just like a look into Spring Dragon and the type of looks that you can create with this dreamy pastel spring palette. So I would love to hear your thoughts down below. Which look was your favorite? And with that being said guys, that does conclude today's video. Thank you so much for watching and just showing support to this collaboration and to my collection. Like you just watching, even if you're not purchasing, you just watching this and showing support already means so much. So thank you so much. I truly do appreciate it guys. I love you so much, and I'll go ahead and see you in my next video. Bye!